podcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
This is TWiT News, episode 379, recorded February 9th, 2022. Galaxy Unpacked, February 2022.
No ads, just the content. That's what you get when you join Club TWiT. You even get extras like TWiT Plus, our new bonus feed just for members, and exclusive access to the Club TWiT Discord community. Join now for just $7 a month and support TWiT as we continue to create top-notch podcasts you expect and deserve. Go to twit.tv/clubtwit to learn more and sign up now. Thanks.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to TWiT News live coverage of Samsung Unpacked 2022. I'm Jason Howell. I'm sitting here all alone. Well, not entirely alone. Anthony's in the studio pushing the buttons and making this happen on the back end. He actually had to get up. Good morning, Anthony. Had to get up just a little bit earlier than me because he had to get to the studio. So I really appreciate it, Anthony. Thank you for doing that. We are here because of, Samsung's big event. And this is their, I was going to call it their spring event. It's not quite spring. I'm getting ahead of myself. But this is their earlier in the year event where we usually hear about their S series devices, so the Galaxy S series devices. And this year is a little notable because what we expect, and all the leaks, and of which there have been an insane amount of them, have pretty much confirmed, is that the Galaxy Note, as it were, is gone. It's gone away. Last year we didn't see a Note, so it's not a huge surprise. But last year we saw some of their other devices be S Pen capable, and I was like, okay, well, that feels like a hodgepodge. There's still a lot of people who actually want a true Note series device. Well, this year we're not going to get a Note series device, although we kind of are. It's kind of confusing, but basically Samsung is taking what used to be the Note, and that used to be a later in the year announcement, and moving it up to now to be a part of, my Google Home is yelling at me. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. This is a connected house that I live in, apparently. That's the alarm for my kids. Anyways, the Note from before is now turning into the Galaxy S22 Ultra. And the Ultra devices on the S series in the past couple of years have been the really interesting ones. They're the ones that are really packed with extra features and everything. So it really makes sense that if that S Pen was going anywhere, it's going to go into the Ultra. And undoubtedly, that's what we're going to see today in this announcement. It looks like it's starting. We're going to see other things as well, but it looks like it's beginning. So let's listen to
Thank you for joining
TM Rowe.
us. This is an Unpacked like no other. After 2 years of unprecedented challenges, our world has changed. As ever, our ways of living, working, connecting with one another, our personal values, even our responsibilities to each other and to society. In our new world, technology has helped in ways we never expected, enriching human connection, creating positive change, and helping all of us build a better world today and for the future. We believe that technological progress and social progress are intertwined. Over the years, Samsung has put billions of devices in the hands of users all around the world. And we know our global scale and our spirit of openness give us a unique responsibility to use our reach to make the biggest impact possible and to help the next generation of leaders and problem solvers make the world a better place. Last year, we launched Galaxy for the Planet, our new sustainability vision. As part of Galaxy for the Planet, Samsung is taking strong actions across our business. We are building energy-saving technologies into chargers, diverting waste from landfills, and minimizing the plastics in our packaging. We are making product life cycles longer to reduce and reuse materials. And soon, you will hear more about how we are innovating with recycled debris. Every single product we announced today uses reclaimed ocean-bound plastics, helping to protect our precious oceans while bringing you the cutting-edge technology you expect from Samsung. This is all part of our journey to help create a better future. And the best part is we are not on this journey alone. We are following the roadmap to the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals, the global goals. And to be clear, these are not just the UN's goals. They are yours. They are ours. They belong to the whole world. And the whole world is counting on each of us to help meet them. That's why Samsung's partnership with the United Nations Development Program is so vital. For more about this inspiring partnership, I am pleased to introduce Achim Steiner, Administrator of UNDP. Over to you, Achim.
Thank you, TM. And on behalf of the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, I'm honored to join you and millions of others today. We're all at a critical moment in our pursuit to achieve the global goals. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought unprecedented challenges to our society and the planet. And for the first time in 30 years, we've witnessed a reversal in global human development. That's why it is more important than ever to come together to take collective action towards a greener, more resilient future for all. If there is one thing the COVID-19 pandemic has taught us, it is how connected to the planet and to each other we all are. It is clear that technology is a driving force behind forging those connections, not only in our daily lives, but also in helping to shape our collective future. Technology can help us build back better from crisis, and even enable us as a society to be better equipped to propel progress. It is with those innovative principles in mind that we have founded a strong partnership upon which we can build even further. With Samsung, we created the Samsung Global Goals app, now installed on nearly 200 million mobile devices worldwide. Together, we've inspired people throughout the world to learn about the global goals and take action to achieve them. The scale and impact that has been made possible through partnerships like our collaboration with Samsung is informing the next generation of UNDP's own digital strategy 2.0. And through Generation 17, we are working to highlight the critical importance of youth in achieving the global goals. Young people are often directly exposed to the effects of climate change, conflict, exclusion, and economic instability. In many parts of the world, it is still difficult for young people to be heard and to influence decision-making processes. Yet, youth represent our best hope for positive change at the front lines, in our communities, and on the global stage. That is why we must find ways to empower young leaders and practitioners who are mobilizing their generation, the largest in history and now some 1.8 billion strong, to tip the balance in the right direction at this pivotal moment. Today, we are pleased to introduce the next generation 17 young leaders and set the stage for them to share their stories of change. These inspiring advocates are reminding us of the urgency to step up our efforts on education, inclusion, climate, and more, as we also focus on improved resilience in the face of crisis. Thank you, Samsung, for your impactful partnership. Here at UNDP, we are proud to continue our work together to further the global goals, building a brighter, more sustainable, and more inclusive future for all.
And I didn't want to step on any of that because obviously it's eco, it's the planet, it's important.
And these young leaders,
but Samsung kind of leading into the into the responsibility aspect right at the top of this announcement. 640,000 tons of fishing nets discarded in the oceans every year, and part of what Co is talking about is taking those plastics from those nets and integrating them into a new material that Samsung has created in some of these devices. So we might hear more about that, but pretty awesome goal.
That push the whole industry forward, sustain a robust ecosystem, and deliver the very best experience for every user, every day, everywhere on the planet. This is Samsung's continued mission to connect people everywhere. We don't just operate globally, we innovate globally too, at 22 R&D hubs and 8 manufacturing centers that serve every continent. This global mindset informs everything we do and shapes every new Galaxy technology, so we can stay ahead of a changing world, understand what users want and need around the globe, and open the future for you today. In just a moment, you will get the first glimpse of that future, a high-performance tool for creating content that has an impact, with advanced video capturing, editing, and sharing capabilities. It's the ultimate smartphone to rewrite the rules of innovation, to make your everyday epic. And it will empower more people from more places to join in building a more inclusive future. That future begins right now as we open the door to a new world of innovation.
Let's do
Welcome to Samsung Galaxy Unpacked.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
The season's Inventors Ball at the Palace is a highly sought-after invitation where the most innovative minds try to gain the Queen's attention.
Lord Macintosh!
Your Highness, I give you
A phone.
the raincoat.
Yeah.
Next, Lord Trister!
The cavalcade of innovation, I see, is what they're setting
Your
up here.
Highness, I give you the Samsung Galaxy S22.
What is it?
It is a correspondence device that produces moving pictures.
It is beautiful. We need better lighting. Douse the curtains.
So in years past, Samsung's done Broadway. Now Samsung's doing Hollywood with a little
Large
mini motion
sensor
picture
camera.
Bring them closer.
to showcase the new S22 series of devices.
Closer.
We're also expecting tablets today as well. We'll see if that happens, but obviously
What do
they're
they
starting
do?
with the
It
phones,
captures
which are
exceptional
the
night
biggest
shots with image
demand, I'd say.
stabilization.
I have no idea what that means.
Nor do I.
Rotate them around me. Faster! That is how to present machines of such art. And when will you present the finished product to the court?
Shortly. About 210 years, Your Highness. 209?
All right, so the Galaxy S22 and S22 Plus, leaving the Ultra for a little bit later because that's going to be the one that gets the big spotlight, I have a feeling.
Into extraordinary experiences. Galaxy S22 and S22 Plus are based on the iconic S series design. When you look at these devices from the side, you can see a flat, elegant profile that creates an aesthetic, balanced effect. These smartphones also have a dynamic and charming color palette and are available in 4 stylish shades. Today, a lot of us express ourselves through visuals. So with the Galaxy S22 series, we set out to take that creation to a whole new level, starting with your smartphone camera. Galaxy S22 and S22 Plus bring you pro-grade camera quality across multiple lenses. A new 50-megapixel wide lens provides enhanced resolution, and its larger sensor lets in more light, so everyone will look great, day or night. There's also a new 10-megapixel tele lens with 3 times optical zoom which means you can travel light and still take brilliant shots. The Galaxy S22 series helps you take great photos and incredible videos, like when you're looking at a beautiful skyline. If the sun is behind you, backlighting can make it difficult to capture a great shot. But with Super HDR on your S22, you can capture once-in-a-lifetime moments in well-defined videos, even with backlighting. Look at the difference.
Nice.
This camera sets a new standard for smartphones. Let me show you what I mean.
I think what'll also be interesting is that the design aspects of the S22 and the S22 Ultra are actually, in many ways, very different from the, sorry, not the Ultra, the S22 and the S22 Plus. Compared to the Ultra, it's like the camera system on the back actually looks very different. These devices have a housing unit, and on the Ultra, things are like more flush and almost feels like they were designed at different times, not part of the same family. Separate. So
the Galaxy S22 can snap amazing selfies. The front camera takes great portraits even in low light, and the results are bright and clear. You can impress your followers or even film a submission for an upcoming audition. AI stereo depth map is now integrated into portrait mode on the Galaxy S22 series. Without AI stereo depth map, smartphone cameras often can't identify and process thin objects, like a straw. But with the S22, the AI will not only allow you to focus on precisely what you care about, it can also correctly interpret what should be vivid in your image, with improved object segmentation. All of that sounds pretty amazing, right? We know that your camera is super important to your social life and your social media. We partnered with Snap to provide a more integrated camera experience with the Galaxy S22 series.
Man, everybody's partnering with Snap. Did the Pixel phone have a partnership with Snap, or was that?
All right from
am I misremembering that?
And look how the camera makes the subject really stand out from the background, even for portrait video. AI autofocus, VDIS,
the Pixel phone had
and
quick
Super
tap to
HDR
snap, tapping on the back of the phone in order to take a picture or video for Snapchat.
And all of that tech is integrated with the in-app camera
doing
of your
that too.
favorite social apps, so you can capture gorgeous videos straight from Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. Look how easy.
But I mean, let's be real. So many people are using these phones for exactly this purpose. So it makes a lot of sense that these phones are just becoming bigger and bigger behemoths in the world of film and like video capabilities. And Samsung's always done a really great job.
Getting live feedback has never been so
last, few years
you can provide
with
instant feedback while
making their
watching
phones really good for shooting video, having some really nice features in there. Kind of film-like features.
Day, snowfall or sunlight? The Galaxy S22 series will take your daily life to the next level and make it more epic than ever.
1, 2, 3.
The Galaxy S22 series breaks the rules of every category. It sets a new standard across the mobile industry, offering up impressive innovations at every turn and elevating everyday moments and memories into epic experiences. With a new 50-megapixel wide lens with a larger sensor and a new 10-megapixel tele lens with 3 times optical zoom, you'll get brilliant lifelike shots. This camera also pushes the boundaries of videography. Galaxy S22 will be available for $799 and S22 Plus will be available for $999. You can pre-order both starting today.
All right, sub 1,000 for the S22 and the S22 Plus.
At Samsung.com.
Making way for an S22 fan edition later this year for the $699 category.
We look forward to seeing all of the amazing things you do with your Galaxy S22 series.
Why why isn't she looking at me? Why is she looking off the screen? I don't understand. Well, that was pretty quick and brief. I suppose it was just the camera, though. I'm sure we're going to hear a little bit more. But I like the emphasis on nighttime quality with video, because we've seen in recent years a lot of emphasis on nighttime photos, and man, that has come a long way. I remember when that was just such a huge headache in the world of smartphone photography, and now that feels pretty dialed in for the majority of the real top of the line smartphones. Now they've got it nailed. So doing that with video actually makes a lot of sense as well. I'd be curious to see the quality of this, of the nighttime shots in the video mode on the S22 and S22 Plus. I'm also really curious to know the differences between the camera hardware between these two devices, because undoubtedly they're going to be a step down in some ways when compared to the Ultra, which I think actually has some more sensors. And I've actually used the Ultra devices for shooting B-roll for hands-on tech. Rest in peace. For when we were doing, in lockdown, and I was shooting a lot of reviews here. All of that B-roll was done with the S20 Ultra, I believe, and the Note Ultra.
Samsung,
So, anyways,
constantly pushing the boundaries of our industry.
I see Ultra in the background. That's probably what we're learning about.
Life is full of possibilities, and with Galaxy, you can make the most of them every single day. We're committed to delivering experiences that empower you to make every day epic. We're bringing you an Ultra smartphone powered by Galaxy Note. Meet the Galaxy S22 Ultra. It breaks the rules of mobile innovation and is truly a leap forward in mobile technology. The Galaxy S22 Ultra is simple and striking, taking its cues from the iconic design of the Galaxy Note. We seamlessly integrated the camera lenses into the phone. Its mirrored metal frame is symmetrical, giving off a real sense of balance. And it comes in 4 bold classic colors: Phantom Black, Phantom White, Green, and a sophisticated all-new burgundy. Last year, we opened up a new world of possibilities for the S series, making the Galaxy S21 Ultra compatible with the S Pen. And today, we're thrilled to introduce the first Galaxy S series model ever with a built-in S Pen. Our engineers and developers ingeniously fit this pen into the hardware itself, all while maintaining high performance. The S Pen helps you work and create more efficiently and with more detail than ever. Compared to the Galaxy Note 20 and the S21 Ultra, we made this display 3 times more responsive to the S Pen, not only by making hardware improvements, but by leveraging AI too. Based on extensive analysis, we enhanced our AI-based point prediction software. Now, Galaxy S22 Ultra can better predict the next point of your S Pen, so your writing and drawing will be smoother than ever. We continuously work with our strategic partners to bring you even more integrated experiences with the S Pen. Like with Microsoft, you can enjoy a rich editing experience in Outlook. When you're responding to a long email, for example, S Pen can select a specific line and reply to that one request, making it easier to get your point across. From the seamless design to the embedded S Pen, we used our highest quality materials to create the Galaxy S22 series, including our strongest armor aluminum frame yet and Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. Gorilla Glass Victus Plus is on both the front and back of the device and is currently exclusive to the Galaxy S22 series. These materials protect the device, including the most frequently used part of any smartphone, the display. With the Galaxy S22 Ultra, we're bringing you an immersive 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED 2x display with adaptive refresh rate. It can reach up to 120 Hz for super smooth scrolling on social media and optimized viewing for video and games, and go as low as 1 Hz to save energy when you're doing something less intensive, like looking at a photo in your gallery. But what if you're out under the sun? You try to use your smartphone, but you just can't see your screen. And we've developed a new algorithm to tackle this display challenge head on. Let's take a closer look.
That is an ongoing struggle, right? Super bright outside, can't see my display. I mean, I feel like displays have gotten a lot better as far as this is concerned, but apparently Samsung thinks they can get even better. Be curious to see it in action. Vision Booster.
S22
Put a plus in the end of that. Vision Booster Plus.
Of 1750 nits. But simply making the screen brighter isn't enough, and it can sometimes result in a loss of details. Vision Booster is a unique solution that significantly improves display visibility by considering the light intensity of the surroundings and its influence on the display. Vision Booster's algorithm analyzes the histogram data of all content appearing on the display, inspecting each pixel's value. Then, it performs tone mapping to adjust the display, making dark areas brighter and colors richer, maximizing color contrast for a sharper picture, even under direct sunlight. You'll see a tangible increase in viewing quality. Vision Booster will help enhance your display, whatever lighting conditions you're faced with. It's the result of a balanced alliance between optimized hardware and intelligent software that automatically adapt to your ever-changing environment.
Thanks to the all-new
Now, if it could
Vision
recognize
Booster
when I'm
algorithm,
wearing sunglasses
Galaxy
and increase
S22
it even
Ultra
more,
has
that
our
would be
most
even more
advanced
impressive.
display yet.
That's
It
coming in a
enriches the
future
viewing
update, I'm sure.
experience, even in bright conditions, including direct sunlight. The core power of any smartphone is in its processor. The Galaxy S22 Ultra comes with a powerful 4-nanometer processor, our fastest chip ever. That means you get phenomenal processing and graphics and peak machine learning performance, which unlocks powerful AI across the Galaxy S22 Ultra experience. And we work to regulate the temperature of the Galaxy S22 while maintaining its powerful performance. Let's take a look.
Our smartphones are incredibly powerful. The more powerful the technology, the more energy it requires. And this energy is usually converted to heat. It requires innovations in heat transfer technology, which is based on the principle of moving energy away from a heat source and spreading it out to maintain a controlled temperature. Galaxy S22 Ultra is equipped with an all-new structure made with new materials that deliver optimized heat dissipation. To make this possible, we improved each part of our heat solution. Starting with the thermal interface material, a substance that improves heat transfer between surfaces. Our latest TIM was developed using a new, thicker type of gel to conduct heat faster. We call it the Gel TIM. Above the Gel TIM is the Nano TIM, which shields electromagnetic interference from the AP. It's made with a new flexible nanofiber material, which is more resistant under pressure when compared to the solid metal used in previous models. The new Nano TIM is not only more effective, but also moves heat faster to the vapor chamber. The vapor chamber, or VC, acts as a powerful thermal spreader. In the past, the VC rested on the PCB. But as smartphone batteries became bigger, the PCB got smaller. So our engineers had to find a different location for the VC to maximize heat diffusion. The new vapor chamber is designed to cover the area from the AP to the battery, enabling a more efficient heat transfer. It's made of a new double-bonded stainless steel that's pressed in a way that allows the VC to stay thin and cover more area, while also being more durable under pressure. From the
This is feeling a little bit like some of the gaming smartphones that we've seen in recent years, with all of the advanced kind of like chambering inside to increase airflow, and some of them have fans to cool things down. Just because people are using their phones for gaming, apparently need the phone to be cooled down because they're pushing it so hard. So it kind of sounds like a little bit like that's going on inside of the Ultra.
Always pursuing that goal. And with the Galaxy S22 Ultra, we're one step closer.
The Galaxy S22 Ultra is full of pioneering technology that can help you explore the world your way and capture all the incredible things you encounter along the way. To tell you more about the Galaxy S22 Ultra's camera experience, please welcome Wanjun Choi.
Yeah, and in fact, the display, there is a game mode
We have made incredible
that
progress in mobile camera
it increases the touch sampling rate to 240 hertz.
We did it all for our creative consumers like you.
That wasn't far off.
Because we believe that everyone should be able to share their unique point of view with the world. And that all starts with the Galaxy camera experience, one that is always evolving to match your ever-changing needs. As cameras evolved and became more central to the smartphone experience, the industry raced to achieve maximum resolution. We all pushed forward to improve the quality of photos and videos without sacrificing the size and form factor of a smartphone. And Samsung ran ahead of the pack, introducing an 8K video and a 108 megapixel photo camera in a device that fits in your pocket. This camera produced a vivid 108 megapixel image using a remosaic algorithm to remap pixels into a conventional RGB pattern. Now, the Galaxy S22 Ultra's camera uses adaptive pixel to merge multiple frames into one. It combines a detailed 108 megapixel image with a non-abaining 12 megapixel image with a more light. This combination creates an optimally bright 108 megapixel image, providing crisp resolution throughout the day. But of course, the camera experience isn't only about resolution. We know that photographers enjoy switching between different lenses to capture different focal lengths. Our designers and engineers combined powerful software with a powerful hardware to introduce a quadruple lens camera with 100 times space zoom, setting yet another industry standard, expanding the kind of content you can create and putting the creative power firmly in your hands. And today, Samsung is elevating the camera experience once again with the Galaxy S22 Ultra, our most powerful AI camera yet. At the heart of our innovation is the AI engine, a neural processing unit capable of deep learning. Deep learning powers some incredible back-end technologies that use intelligence to elevate image quality, like our detail enhancer, which renders objects or scenes it recognizes with more accuracy. Amazing things happen any time of the day, but the lighting isn't always ideal, like in the evening. So we made it our mission to help you capture your favorite moments, whether you are shooting by day or in the dark of night. Introducing Nightography.
Nightography.
Le Bleu.
Curious about this.
That brief
Always
moment
curious
when the
about
sun is about
increasing
to set,
benefits
known
of nighttime
as the blue
shooting.
hour. It's a beautiful moment that many of us try to capture, but struggle to, because low light environments present a challenge for most smartphone cameras. To capture a clear image in a dim setting, enough light must reach and be absorbed by the camera's image sensor. Galaxy S22 Ultra is equipped with a 2.4 micrometer large pixel sensor that takes in more light and has an anti-reflective nano coating on the glass and lens, so that light can travel to the image sensor with fewer reflections. This allows for crisp photos and videos with minimal flare, even at night. All of these hardware improvements, when combined with optimized software, help deliver incredible nightography found only on Galaxy S22 Ultra. When taking photos in low light, Night Solution kicks in. It uses multi-frame processing to capture a series of images in an instant, removing frames that have noise or blur. Then, it merges the remaining frames into a single clear shot and uses an AI-powered ISP algorithm that enhances the object's true shape, color tone, and details. Night
sounds very
Solution
similar. I mean,
mode,
sounds very similar to what Google's been doing with the Pixel
and
phones.
the front camera for selfies.
And in
That
particular on
means
the Pixel
gorgeous
6, they
photos
talked
of
a
you
lot
and
about
your
this,
friends,
taking
day or
multiple
night.
images, discarding the bad ones, keeping the good ones, sandwiching them together, and really kind of
video is made
merging
up
them
of
through
multiple frames
the benefits of
captured in quick
AI.
succession.
This is just
In
where
dim
smartphone
environments,
photography
a
is going
slower
right
shutter
now.
speed helps the image sensor capture more light. But this also makes the camera more sensitive to camera shakes, resulting in blurry footage. To provide clear and stable night video, Galaxy S22 Ultra employs an intricate dual-track image stabilization solution with OIS and VDIS. OIS compensates for camera shakes by physically moving the lens in the opposite direction of the motion. Galaxy S22 Ultra's OIS hardware has a 58% wider corrective angle compared to its predecessors, which allows the camera to neutralize larger shakes for smooth recording. VDIS uses software to compensate for the camera's movements across X, Y, and Z coordinates. With 4 times the motion sampling frequency, VDIS provides faster and more accurate magnitude and direction analysis. Galaxy S22 Ultra combines these 2 stabilization technologies to more accurately correct distortions. Together, they calculate optimal corrective values and adjust shaky frames one by one, resulting in smooth video even in low light. To capture brighter videos at night, Galaxy S22 Ultra's camera automatically changes the frame rate between different FPS in response to subtle changes in lighting. That means the lens gets more light, providing optimal exposure. When the frame rate drops below 24 FPS, Super Night Solutions synthesizes up to 12 frames with the best details as you film, bringing you bright and detailed results even in low light.
Anthony said in Discord, not sure how I feel about adding detail with AI. And I agree. Like, you're always, are you really certain that what you're going to get is better? Like, it might be filling in the gaps and everything, but is it filling in appropriately? And I think some of these AI systems are proving that they can do it reasonably well. It's just there will always be, those of us who are more purists at heart and want exactly what is real and not this kind of like fake inner frame stuff.
Photos and videos, day or night.
I'm curious to see how it works.
We're giving you more advanced functions like Pro Mode. It's a truly professional camera experience that even an amateur photographer like myself can take advantage of. In Pro Mode, you can manually adjust your shutter speed, ISO, manual focus, and white balance.
Yeah, this is one thing that I really love about the Ultra series, actually, and something that I got really used to using over the last couple of years shooting B-roll for TWiT. Both photos and videos. Having the Pro Mode access, they have Pro Mode Photo and Pro Mode Video, just gives you just an intense amount of control just baked in. And you can come up with some really amazing shots, stuff that looks like a DSLR, that sort of stuff. I was really impressed.
The Expert RAW app opens the camera system, giving you full control of your camera's lenses, as well as autofocus, ISO, EV, and white balance settings. And with access to all of that rich metadata, you can edit like a pro directly on your Galaxy S22 with Adobe Lightroom. And when you want to edit your footage on your tablet or your PC, the Galaxy ecosystem makes it easy. Samsung Gallery syncs across devices with OneDrive to provide a completely continuous experience. So if you want to edit some shots from your last vacation on your PC, just pull up the sync photo from your gallery and get to work. The Galaxy S22 Ultra will make every moment, the ones you capture with your camera and everything in between, more epic than ever before. And once you've captured those epic moments, share them. Our smartphone cameras have changed the way we create, view, and communicate. They let us express ourselves to the world, and there's no better global community than YouTube. YouTube gives everyone a voice and a place to share who they are. And smartphone cameras have been an essential part of that community. Today, we're delighted to welcome a special guest from YouTube.
Hi, Drew, and thank you for that gracious introduction. I'm Robert Kinsel, the Chief Business Officer of YouTube.
I was thinking we were going to get a celebrity.
I'm delighted to join you.
I mean, maybe you're a celebrity, Robert. I don't know.
At YouTube, our mission is to give everyone a voice and show them the world. Samsung and YouTube are great partners because we both recognize the power of technology to do just that. And it's our combined efforts that make our mission possible. Through technology, we both empower people around the world to create videos, connect with each other, and view this amazing content. Without doubt, one of the best ways to watch YouTube is on a Samsung device. We're grateful for our close partnership with Samsung, which is critical to delivering a best-in-class YouTube experience across Galaxy devices, including smartwatches, tablets, foldables, and smartphones like the new Galaxy S22. Together, we work to ensure the latest advanced phone from Samsung would deliver an unforgettable create and watch experience on YouTube. You can create short-form mobile content through YouTube Shorts like never before. And our deep integrations with Google's communication apps help you share the fun with your favorite people. For example, if you send someone a YouTube video on Messages, they can see a preview of the video right inside the conversation. And then you can actually watch the video together with live sharing on Google Duo.
Okay.
As part of our partnership with Samsung, we're also offering Samsung customers the exciting benefit of an extended free trial of YouTube Premium. With YouTube Premium, you can enjoy YouTube and YouTube Music ad-free in the background and also download the videos and music to enjoy offline. These are just some of the many ways that our collaboration brings the best creation and viewing experience to billions of people across the globe. We can't ask for a better partner than Samsung. I look forward to watching how we work even more closely to open new chapters for mobile video. And I can't wait to see where our partnership with Samsung takes us next.
So Leo's in the chat room and says he thinks he's going to buy this. He thinks it looks amazing. And I agree. I mean, I think the Ultra series of the Galaxy S series has been really about, well, like you just said, pushing the boundaries. Bringing the S Pen over really improves the device, takes it to the next level, but they're also kind of continuing that development around photo and video capabilities, which I feel personally has really been a huge strong suit of the Ultra series. And so we're talking $1,200 to start for the S22 Ultra. Definitely not inexpensive, but I guess it could have been, you know, they could have ramped that up a bit. And actually, I should add, that's starting with kind of the baseline specs, I think, which I think are 8 gigs of memory, 128 gigs of storage. You're going to get that for $1,200. I'm not sure what it goes up to cost-wise. I'm looking for that. But you can go up to 256 gigs of storage. That gets you 12 gigs of RAM in the Ultra. So if you're going for the Ultra, I kind of feel like if you're going for the Ultra, you might as well go for the Ultra. Because you're going for that power and extra capability and that space, especially if you're shooting in 8K, you're going to need that extra storage space, no question.
We all use it in our own unique ways to do work, accomplish daily tasks, enjoy entertainment, and connect with our family, colleagues, and friends. Today, we're proud to introduce a new generation of tablets designed to break the rules of work and play. Introducing the Galaxy Tab S8 series.
I gotta say, I give Samsung a lot of credit. In the tablet world, at least with Android, Samsung, in my opinion, is really one of the only companies out there that's making a true play for an honest competitor to what Apple does with its iPad. Now, I don't know that they get exactly there, right? Like the iPad, no question, is a behemoth. Has been for a long time. It's dependable. You know what you're going to get. But Samsung's creating excellent hardware around their tablets. They also have the dedication, the devotion to their own ecosystem play, which, for better or worse, like you either buy into that or you don't. I tend to not really spend a lot of time in Samsung's ecosystem, so often I don't even log into my Samsung account on Samsung devices. But if you do, you get a lot of benefits transferring, data between your Samsung smartphone and your other Samsung devices, namely, like right here, a tablet. So you can really kind of take that to the next level. And there's S Pen support, so we're going to hear all about this right now.
3 additions to the Galaxy Tab S8 series, including a new, incredible member of our lineup. We are bringing the power of Ultra to our tablets for the very first time with the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. The Tab S8 Ultra revolutionizes the industry as we know it with its 14.6-inch Super AMOLED display. This display is clear and bright with up to 120 hertz refresh rate, which means stunning graphics and a smooth scrolling experience. Our engineers pushed the limits of innovation to build this powerful and expansive display into a slim form factor. They crafted a 6.3 millimeter bezel, so now you can enjoy the slimmest and largest display of any Galaxy Tab yet. I've been using the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra's large display to prepare for big presentations like this one. The large display lets me multitask without having to toggle between apps. You can even adjust the size and position of your app windows. The Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra's expansive display creates an immersive gaming experience, drawing you into the vivid landscapes of other worlds. And with one of our best video calling experiences yet, it will help you stay connected with your friends and colleagues. The Galaxy Tab S8 makes it super convenient to video chat. With dual cameras positioned on the long side of the tablet, I love that I can keep my tablet in landscape mode. Last weekend, when my friend was visiting me, she decided to join me on my call with my mom. Thanks to the Tab S8's ultra-wide lens, combined with innovative auto framing, both of us were always in the frame. And the powerful three-way microphone with AI technology made sure our voices could be heard clearly, even with background noise. We've partnered with Google to make your video calling experience more collaborative. With Google Duo's live sharing capability, you can easily brainstorm together, share ideas and images on Samsung Notes, watch videos on YouTube, or search for locations.
You know, imagine if you have the S22 Ultra and you have the Tab S8 Ultra. You end up having a device which, you know, undoubtedly this supports the S Pen, where that S Pen is able to kind of dance between both devices. And that's just kind of one example of kind of like the interplay of their ecosystem, how they can get their devices to kind of work together, and taking that one piece of hardware and using it for both devices. That could be really compelling.
Combined with a display with up to 120 hertz refresh rate, your S Pen will glide smoothly as your ideas flow. Since its launch, Samsung Notes has been the original companion of the S Pen. And for over a decade, this app has continuously evolved to address the needs of our users and is now integrated with Microsoft OneNote, PowerPoint, and Outlook. Samsung Notes is one of our most beloved native apps with over 1 billion downloads on Google Play. Fans have told us about their favorite Samsung Notes experiences, including features that aren't so well known. So today, we're excited to share some of those with you.
All right.
What do you do when
this looks nice. This looks really nice, no question. The price for this, which they haven't actually announced, is $1,100. So this is a spendy tablet, no question about it. But I mean, like I said, last year's S7, Tab S7, you know, I had that for quite a while, and I loved using that thing. You know, I had a review unit and really enjoyed it. I mean, they're built so well. And as far as Android tablets are concerned, like, it does it about as good as you could possibly get it, right? It's where part of Samsung's kind of software prowess actually really shines, is on the tablet, I feel. It makes a lot of sense. Some of their software features on a larger screen work really well in that presentation. So, you know, if you got the dough to drop on an S8 Ultra, a Tab S8 Ultra, $1,100 for that tablet. I do think that there's going to be some deals if you're ordering like an Ultra, for example. I think there's some deals for getting a price reduction. I can't remember what it was exactly. It might even be like a 25% discount on the tablet. So depending on when you buy these and how, you could save some money off that $1,100. But holy moly, that is a pricey tablet.
And when you're working on a virtual group project, easily swap notes for convenient collaboration with one another. Then pull it all together. It's that swift and simple. Unleash your inner artist and let your imagination flow onto the screen. Samsung Notes can be your ultimate creative outlet.
It's how I like.
Yeah, Leo's pointing out this is comparable to an iPad Pro 12.9, and yeah, you're exactly right. And this, well, this beats it on size, right? 14.6 inches compared to the 12.9. So there's that. Samsung goes bigger.
Whether you're working, playing, or creating, our open ecosystem of devices and partnerships elevates what a premium tablet experience can deliver. For artists, illustrators, and designers, we are leveling up our partnership with Clip Studio Paint to elevate your creative work using the S Pen. Your tablet is your canvas.
If I was an artist, I'd be a lot more excited about some of these particular features. I'm always really curious, like, you know, the Scott Johnsons of the world, like, do they see something like this and go, oh, wow, you know, this could actually be an alternative to what I already use? And I'm not quite sure, but it looks compelling to me.
Like professional video editing experience. The Galaxy Tab S8 series is equipped to record in 4K video with both the front and rear cameras. So everything you film will come out in stunning detail and definition. You can even use the Tab S8 to edit right away, or sync videos captured on your Galaxy smartphone to your Tab S8 series using OneDrive, and then edit them using LumaFusion.
There you go. Little
Personally,
bit of an example
I'm a big
of
multitasker, and that's
kind of
why I love
cross-device
how my Tab
ecosystem
S8
play.
allows for a truly two-in-one experience. From the moment I attach my book cover keyboard, Samsung DeX unlocks so much potential, fully transforming my tablet into a PC-like experience. And that keyboard is not only super convenient, but protective, acting as a book cover to shield my tablet from damage. The Galaxy Tab S8 series also works seamlessly with Windows PCs. It's easy to connect with my laptop and use as a wireless monitor with the touchscreen capability of a tablet. The Galaxy Tab S8 series is more than just a tablet. It's an idea vault,
that's neat.
canvas for creativity, a video editing studio, and a productivity machine. All of this is supported by our most powerful chipset in a Galaxy Tab. It has a 4-nanometer processor, the first we've ever put in a tablet. And with up to 16 gigs of RAM.
Throughout this entire presentation, they haven't actually named the processor. They just call it this 4-nanometer. It is the Snapdragon, at least here in the US, it is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. But they're pulling a, we don't say Android, but with the processor now. So I find that interesting. Make it bigger. So now I'm kind of second guessing it. I wonder if it is possible to take the S Pen out of the phone and use it on the tablet. I don't see why it wouldn't, but what they're showing is a pen that's more designed for the tablet. You know, obviously it's a little bit larger, which, I mean, maybe it is possible, but if you want the best tablet experience, you have the larger pen because you're going to hold that pen differently when you're doing, you know, arty things, or I'm not sure, but I wonder if there's cross compatibility there. I would imagine so, but I don't know for sure.
If you pre-order, you'll be able to experience the book cover keyboard on us. If you upgrade to a new Tab S8, you'll be able to easily transfer your content using Smart Switch, whether you're moving from another Android tablet or even a different platform.
It's a nice little bonus.
This is what we mean by an open ecosystem. Here's Zach to tell you more.
Thank you, Danielle. From our Galaxy smartphones to tablets to wearables.
Leo points out 30% less latency. Basically, S Pen sucks less.
At Samsung, we're committed to delivering more
Depends on how you look at it.
across the
S Pen has
Galaxy
improved, or it
Take
sucks
your favorite
less.
products and services to the next level. That's why we partnered with Google to enrich our wearables experience, bringing Galaxy Watch 4 to the Wear OS platform. Together, we collaborated to optimize performance and to provide seamless access to apps on Google Play, including YouTube Music. You can download songs and even stream YouTube Music straight from your Galaxy Watch 4. That means you don't have to stop to pull out your phone when you're in the zone. Or you can even leave your phone behind if you have the Watch 4 LTE model. And we are excited to announce that you will soon be able to use Google Assistant right from your Galaxy Watch 4.
Oh my goodness. Why did that take so long?
We've also optimized the watch phone pairing experience.
Seriously.
Before, you'd have to search your watch apps one by one.
I honestly thought we would have had that by now.
Now,
but
apps in your Galaxy smartphone
apparently
are
it's coming
installed in your
soon.
Galaxy
So
Watch
that's
4
good.
with just
Better
one
late
tap.
than never, but
The Galaxy
should have
Watch
been there
4
from the beginning.
series is known for its advanced health experiences that empower you to become your best self. And today, we're elevating them even further. Your Galaxy Watch 4 now brings you tools that enhance your running and biking experiences. We collaborated with top-ranked apps like Adidas Running and Strava to update the Galaxy Watch 4 experience with more enhanced user interfaces to help you power through your exercise. Many of us know that when you're cycling, it can be hard to look down at your watch. With Watch Mobile interworking for cycling, Samsung Health captures and shows your Watch 4 data, like your heart rate or calories burned, on your phone's larger screen in real time. And when it's time to rest,
cross-device
the Galaxy Watch 4 can provide daily goals and coaching programs to help you achieve a healthy sleeping habit. By analyzing survey results, you can set your sleep style with Samsung Health and get personalized recommendations. I wear my Galaxy Watch 4 all the time, so it's important that it fits my style.
I wear my
and
Galaxy
mood of the
Watch
day.
4
Galaxy Watch 4
sometimes,
is our most
just not in the
customizable
habit of
smartwatch
the
yet.
whole wearable thing. But
And now,
I love what
you're
Samsung did with that
introducing
watch.
new colors and
It's a
patterns to our
fantastic
watch
design.
faces and straps.
I feel like the
You
OS
can
has
mix and
improved.
match so you can
The
coordinate
combined
your
OS
look
is definitely
your way.
a step up. I
more
don't know if it solves all of the
customization
issues
options
of
to
previous
enhance your
versions of Wear, but
self-expression, to
it's
advanced features
definitely a
to
move
put
in the
you
right
in control
direction.
of your health.
I'm
We're
just waiting
so
for more
excited
devices
for these new
to hop on that
updates to
train. I don't know
Galaxy
why that
Watch
hasn't
4.
happened yet. It's a
These
really
updates are available
slow-moving
today, and we
train
can't wait
at
to
this
see
point.
what you do with these powerful new capabilities.
Good device, well built.
We are also excited to
designed.
introduce another enhanced experience that will expand your Galaxy ecosystem. Our all-new Samsung Wallet will carry your digital valuables in one convenient, secure place. You will be able to store your IDs, credit cards, passwords, keys, and even your boarding passes. So you not only have to carry less, but you can access them anywhere. Samsung Wallet will also let you access and explore complex digital products like cryptocurrency with more ease too. But it's not all about convenience. Samsung Wallet has different levels and layers of security to protect your information. Combining our software solutions with our end-to-end hardware solution, Samsung Knox, Samsung Wallet will provide convenience and security. And all of this is just the beginning. We will continue to collaborate with our partners to enhance and expand Samsung Wallet. Everything we introduced today is part of the Galaxy experience, also known as One UI. And with One UI 4, we've made incredible improvements that will help you interact with your technology. Let's take a look.
I have heard that this is the first time that Samsung is going to be baking in Material You customization or kind of dynamic customization that we've seen in Android 12 on the new version of One UI. So be curious to see how Samsung approaches that, if it's any different from the way Google's doing it, which, knowing Samsung, it will be. And to some degree, you know, Samsung doesn't just take anything out of the box and say, oh yeah, us too. They really got to put their stamp on it, and I'll be curious to see how they do that.
To video to continuous video. Get creative with night shots, like this amazing light trail. And Pro Mode now works with each and every lens.
Okay. Wow, schedule looks super packed this week. Thinking about manually adding all these events to your calendar? No need. One UI can pick out the important info and add it to your calendar like this. You're welcome. The app you were just using on your S22, pick up where you left off on your Windows PC. Now that's seamless experience across platforms. One UI is now on Galaxy Tab 2. Have you seen it yet? Take a look. Literally one look. Everything you're working on, all on one immersive screen. Whether you prefer to draw with the S Pen or type on the book cover keyboard, your work will flow smoothly. And with keyboard shortcuts,
Yeah, I mean,
emojis
if you
are
got
right
that
at your
keyboard, I guess it makes sense to have DeX in there. I mean, why wouldn't Samsung put DeX everywhere it possibly can? That makes sense. You know, once again, I feel like I'm a broken record with DeX. Like, it's one of those features that just, I don't know why I need it, but I'm sure for someone out there, it's nice. I suppose if you have the keyboard as your standard kind of cover for your tablet and goes everywhere with your tablet, and it's not a huge extra lift.
Leading partnerships.
Nice to have the DeX capability as well.
And let you choose what works best for you. That's the Galaxy experience. Contrary to common misperception, openness and security can coexist. We give you the freedom to explore and tailor your own experience with total peace of mind, knowing you'll always be protected by the world's most trusted security platforms. Our top priority is and has always been to protect you and your privacy, because we know you want full control over your personal data and expect trusted safeguards to protect your mobile experiences. We take this responsibility very seriously. We stand by 3 core principles when it comes to your privacy and security: protection, transparency, and choice. We're committed to keeping your data safe at all times. We're constantly adding extra layers of protection to ensure your data is always safe. We will respect what you're willing to share or not and follow your lead. Our opt-out tracking on key apps gives you the choice to surf online without being traced. We live up to these principles, and we will never waver on a promise because your trust means everything to us. We want you to be able to enjoy exciting new mobile experiences, knowing we always have your back.
Yeah, Reaper Mike says in the chat, Samsung's improved their presentations. I don't know why with every one of these events we kind of have to, like, it's the obligatory comment on the quality of the presentation. I think because we have a little PTSD from past years where it was so cringeworthy and just out there. And I would agree, Samsung's presentations, they have learned to kind of get to the point. They have a little bit of that schmaltzy stuff that they did, a little bit earlier in the presentation today with the intro, with the Queen, Queen's presentation or whatever. But ultimately, they kind of get to the point. So that's my 60 seconds on Samsung's presentation. Someone else in chat was saying, is Samsung Pay still a thing? Yeah, it's still a thing. Or Samsung Wallet. I don't know if the pay process is still, like, I seem to recall that Samsung was stepping back on their own automated wireless payment method, but I could be wrong on that. But I think really at this point it's all about Google Pay.
And for future generations. Last August, we took an important step in our journey by announcing Galaxy for the Planet, our roadmap to minimizing our environmental impact in everything we do. Part of delivering on this commitment is to rethink the product lifecycle, to find more sustainable ways to use technology, ways that foster a circular economy that we continuously reuse
I thought they stopped
and recycle
that, but I guess they are still doing
planet's
I'm
precious
looking at it
materials. Today, I'm proud to share what we're bringing you with the Galaxy S22 series. One of the biggest environmental threats to our
the
planet
reality is the majority of the credit card kiosks now take all of the wireless payment methods.
End up in the ocean
more and more,
every
it seems
year.
like they're everywhere. So the need for Samsung's method that works with all MagStripe readers is less and less. But man, that was cool when not everybody was on that up to date spec with their systems. It's pretty awesome hack around it. It's just a lot less necessary now, I feel like.
Into necessary parts for our smartphones. In fact, we expect to remove more than 50 tons of old fishing nets from our oceans this year alone. We also enhanced other eco-conscious features of the Galaxy S22, including packaging made with 100% recycled paper. We'll continue to scale these efforts across our entire product lineup.
And undoubtedly, these do not have chargers in the box, I'm guessing. I haven't read anything about that, but that seems to be the trend right now, for eco and cutting costs and everything. No charger in the box.
With the latest features,
maybe a cable, but not a charging brick.
And this is only the beginning. We'll continue to explore new ways to address environmental change and make a positive impact around the world. Together, we have the power to drive change. Protecting the planet is not a solo job, nor a competition. We can all make small, sustainable choices every day and drive meaningful change. This is why the Galaxy brand exists, to open up endless possibilities in your daily lives and help you create meaningful connections. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe and see you next time.
All right. So there we have it, Samsung Unpacked 2022. No surprises. Are there ever any surprises? That's kind of the tech world that we that we live in now. I don't feel like we're ever surprised at the events anymore. We knew everything going into this, more or less, through leaks and everything. But just to do a quick recap, S22, S22 Plus was kind of the start. Well, the true start was their dedication and devotion to eco-friendly materials, recycled plastics, creating new materials in all of these devices have some sort of ecosystem attention being paid to the materials that are being used. So that was a nice place to start. S22, S22 Plus, that's a 6.1-inch FHD Plus display on the S22. The Plus, of course, a little bit bigger. They always do that. 6.6-inch FHD Plus display. All their displays have 120 hertz refresh rate that can ramp down to 1 hertz, 1 hertz. Would it be a hertz or a hertz? Anyways, ramp down depending on what you're looking at, to save battery and all that. Can bump up to 240 hertz on the Ultra, which is, God, is that the first device that we're seeing that is capable of 240 hertz? I'm not quite sure. That's the first that I've really noticed that anyway. So that would be a really great feature if you're getting the Ultra for gaming. And they also talked, well, okay, we can save the Ultra for a little bit later. But anyways, it sounds like these devices are going to be really great for gaming. Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. They pointed out that it was 4-nanometer process. They never mentioned the Snapdragon by name. So I thought that was interesting. Limited to 8 gigs of memory, up to 256 gigs of storage on these devices, 3,700 milliamp hour battery on the S22. The 22 Plus actually gets a little bit of a bump, well, actually a decent bump up to 4,500 milliamp hour battery. You're not going to get Wi-Fi 6E. You're not going to get ultra wideband on these devices. So future technology looking forward, you're not getting some support there. And then, of course, the cameras. The 22 and the 22 Plus have triple lens array, 50 megapixel wide angle, 12 megapixel ultra wide angle lens that has a 120 degree field of view, and then a 10 megapixel telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom. God, I love those optical zooms that we're getting these days. It makes all the difference for me. And then a 10 megapixel front facing camera. So if you're getting the S22, you're paying $799 to start. If you're getting the S22 Plus, you're paying $999. So both of these sub 1,000, also making room for later. We're going to see a fan edition probably coming into that $699 range. That's probably going to be later this year. Pre-orders now on sale beginning February 25th, so a couple of weeks from now. But I would say kind of the marquee device for the event, and the thing that I was looking forward to most, was the S22 Ultra. This is, by all accounts, this is the next Note, right? It's easy to say Samsung's done with the Note, but that's not true. It's a Note by a different name. It's the Galaxy S22 Ultra. Has the same Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor, 8 or 12 gigs of memory, anywhere from 128 gigs to 1 terabyte of storage. If you're getting the Ultra, the jam-packed Ultra, you're probably going to want to get that terabyte of storage because it can shoot video up to 8K, and you're going to be burning a lot of storage space if that's the case. Let's see here, and 6.8 inch, so 6.8 inch display. Wow. Edge QHD Plus Dynamic AMOLED 2X display. I want to see that display. That sounds pretty fantastic. And I mean, not that Samsung isn't already known for their displays, man. On some of these, top of the line premium devices that they're putting out, the displays are as good as it gets. They're just beautiful. Has a quadruple lens camera array. I actually really like the camera area, but I pointed out earlier, it looks very different from the S22, S22 Plus. It really seems like they're a completely different device family. Right? Because the S22 and the S22 Plus has that kind of like that bordered camera bump. And on the Ultra, you get this like smooth presentation, just the lens popping out. Has a little bit of an iPhone-ish quality to it. This photo doesn't make it seem as iPhone-ish, I think, as some of the other photos that I've seen. But still, so you've got a 12 megapixel ultra wide. You've got an 108 megapixel wide angle lens. And of course, pixel binning to drop that down and sharpen and everything. Then an 85-degree field of view f1.8 aperture. And then you have two 10-megapixel telephoto lenses, one with a 3x optical, and then the other one with a 10x optical zoom, which, holy moly, sign me up. That's like my dream right there. I don't know why I love optical zoom, but I just do. And then a 40-megapixel front-facing lens, which kind of feels like overkill, but maybe not, considering the fact that Samsung is making these devices, especially the Ultra. Like, consider the Ultra as the TikToker's device, right? As someone who's producing a lot of content for some of these networks like TikTok right now. Getting the Ultra and having that 40-megapixel front-facing lens, that and all of the software capabilities underneath to do the video editing and the effects and everything, Samsung's doing a really great job of, I think, making a device that people in that category are actually going to be interested in. And I think the quality is going to stand up to that as well. But of course, I've saved the best for last. That's the embedded S Pen. This is what makes it a true Note follow-up. The Note is gone. The new Note is now the S Series Ultra, and I think you're just going to see this time and time again going forward, that the top of the line S Series is going to have that embedded S Pen. And I'm curious to see, I mean, by all accounts, I just saw Florence Ion's first article about these devices. She got a very brief kind of hands-on time with the Ultra, and she says, like, by all accounts, this is a Note. This is everything the Note had. So if you are a Note fan, this is the one that you get. And finally, 5,000 milliamp hour battery, 45 watts charging when it's wired charging, up to 15 watt wireless charging, which feels kind of low compared to what a lot of other manufacturers are doing, but still, nonetheless, 5,000 milliamp hour battery is a pretty decent size. Pre-order that today, starts at $1,200. So I don't know what the upper end of the price for that device is going to be if you just stock it, terabyte of storage, 12 gigs of RAM. But $1,200 is the start, and I'm guessing all the way up to, just a total guess, like $1,500. I don't know. That sounds about right-ish to me. And then finally, the Tab S8 series, which I really only took notes on the Ultra. I mean, there's the S8, Tab S8, Tab S8 Plus, and then the S8 Ultra. And I mean, the Ultra itself, this is a pricey device, $1,100, $1,099. Basically 14.6 inch display. It's an OLED panel, 120 hertz refresh, 2960 by 1848 resolution. So this is going to be a sharp looking display. Up to 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. Has two front facing cameras. There's a standard and an ultra wide. Both of those are 12 megapixel. And then inside, you're going to find the same processor that you find on all the other devices in the family, the Snapdragon Gen 1 chip. $699 if you're getting, so $700 if you're getting the Tab S8, $900 if you're getting the S8 Plus, which, both of those are going to be obviously smaller than the Ultra. But if you're getting the Ultra, you're dropping the big bucks, $1,100. And you can pre-order now, and I think you get that book cover, which is like the foldable. It's the cover with the keyboard. You get that thrown in for free. At least that's what they said during the presentation. So that's not a bad tie-in as well. So there you have it. I think we've wrapped things up pretty much. The S22, S22 Plus, the S22 Ultra, the Tab S8 Plus and Ultra. Jam-packed, and I got to give Samsung credit. They got in, they did the announcement. They didn't put in a whole lot of extra fluff. At one point, I was like, man, we're going to be done in like 20 minutes. Of course, that didn't happen, but I like what they're doing and I'm presenting their devices, and I like what they have to show. I give Samsung a lot of credit for always being, at least with their premium devices, being very putting importance on quality of materials, on design of the device. And they've always been committed to improving their software and making their software fully capable of things that other devices don't do, for better or for worse. It either works for you or it doesn't. But that's up to you to decide. So Thank you so much for hopping in and joining me for this live coverage of Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked 2022 event. A lot of really cool stuff. I'm going to end this and pull the trigger on buying the S22 Ultra and the Tab S8 Ultra. So, Leo, I hope you're prepared for that. I know he is. He was in the chat room telling me to do it, asking me to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll be giving these a spin on the network in the coming weeks. And I'm really looking forward to it. So we do live coverage of important events in tech when they happen. I know that Apple probably has an announcement event coming up sometime in the next month or so. So you can probably, stay tuned and we'll be doing some live coverage of that. No question when that happens. But twit.tv/news is the shortcut that takes you to the place on the website where you can subscribe to our news feed so that you don't miss these things. You might miss it live, which we do cover these live at twit.tv/live. But if you miss it, you'll get it in your podcast feed. You won't miss a single thing. You'll get the version of the presentation with those of us on the show talking over it. So be prepared for that. But that's it. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I'm Jason Howell. We'll see you next time when there's news that happens. We'll do our best to be there. Thanks, everybody. Take care.